All right, let's get it, dude. So this is it. This is it. This is it. So 100 racks to Zcash. Why? Because Zcash is the trender. Will it go down? Absolutely. At some point, everyone will get liquidated. So this is a very dangerous game, but you like dangerous games. I do too. So let's go ahead and play it, dude. Be careful out there. This is not financial advice. I am no better than you. I don't know anything more than you. Maybe if I've been in algo trading longer, sure, I've discovered some things that you might not know yet, but you're a human like me. I'm a human like you. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So today I am going to give AI agents $100,000 position sizes on Zcash. Zcash simply because it is trending. I don't care about Zcash. Privacy is cool. I like the encrypted Bitcoin thing, whatever. But I'm more about just trading whatever's where the volume is. So my thought process here is this. I want to do a few of these challenges. Okay. So let me explain the challenge. And um, essentially, what I want to do here is I want to do a couple of these AI agents trading, and maybe I'll help them a little bit. We'll have like 6 agents plus Moondev. So it'd be like a prop shop with agents making most of the decisions. Okay. So they're going to be making most of the decisions. I want to do like 5 tests of this. So I don't know if they'll be a week or a month each, but I want to do 5 tests of I'll put real money on the line, win or lose. I'll document it here live. I'll do it live. I'll build everything live. I'll put most of the stuff as open source in the GitHub. And then from there, I want to test to see how agents trade. And then in a few months, a couple months from now, I want to go ahead and then switch it up and build only bots, no AI. Because I think a lot of people right now are like, oh, AI is so sick. It can just trade for you, make $1 billion. So let's see that first. Let's spend a couple months just building agent stuff, agents trading, asking LLMs to do this or that. Obviously, I'm going to do a little bit more sophisticated. I'm going to put a couple more ideas into it so they're not just blindly saying this or that. I don't think that's going to work very well. So I'm going to do this a few times. Make sure to subscribe, and we're going to test this. I'm going to document, okay, how do agents trade? A swarm of agents, whether that's 1, 2, 5, or 6, how do they trade versus just regular trading bots with no AI? So for this first, I don't know, couple months here, we're going to go ahead and build the agent stuff. So probably till the end of the year, and I'm going to document it. I'll probably lose some money. You can see the balance is 10K right now. I'll probably lose some money, but I'm just trying to jinx myself. Let's see how these agents do. So you can see here, Binance funding position. Okay, so let's go ahead here and say, go ahead and remove the ZEC dash Moondev and just have it say Moondev, and then a space between that and Binance funding and Hyperliquid funding, and then another line break between those and the balance and position. And just make it Binance funding HL funding. No need to put yearly. No need for the yearly. What's up, fam? Good to see you. 777. Lose it and learn why. The LMs can't trade well. LOL. Yeah, I agree. So we'll see. 777, Anna. Good to see you. The bootcamp is making me stronger in the back testing every day. I'm tearing through the data and I'm a data dog. I say that hat and I'm only 5 days in. Nice, fam. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to do here. Um, let's see here. I think I want to pull these in and change these out. So let's go to a new folder here. So I got my code here, and I'm gonna say new folder. I'm gonna call it Zcash. Put that in there. Actually, do I want to call it Zcash? No, let's keep it how it is now. Okay, so I'm just gonna run these files though from here because I'm running them from somewhere else actually. Here they are. This is the first one, tape ZEC, copy tape ZEC, copy path. Wishy bet that the AIs are gonna lose all my money. That's Wishy's bet. Okay, okay. Tape ZEC big. Okay, copy path. And I'm not gonna do it how everybody else does it. I'm sorry. I don't believe that they're gonna just be able to print money. So I want to give them at least. I think the important part is the data you put in. Your AIs are only as good as the data you put in. Yo, can you smash the? Can you throw a 1 in the chat if you can see the top left where it shows the balance, HL funding, etc. Throw a 1 in the chat if you can see that. No position, it says. Perfect. Okay, we got liquidations right here. So this is going to be Zcash only. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Can you guys see that? 1, 1. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Wishy. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and this here, we want to make this tape big. ZEC tape big. ZEC tape. It says tape ZEC big hyperliquid. So copy path here. Okay, beautiful. And then I can see all the trades on hyperliquid. I'm going to move this one a little bit because damn, I want to see this too though. There's too much. I have too much data. My data dog. I need to see this a little bigger because my odds are low. My eyes is low. Let's move that there. You can see that. Okay. So I just want to get all this data right because if I'm going to give these AI agents, I'm not going to do what anybody else is doing. I'm sorry. I'm not going to just say, hey, AI agents trade for me. I'm going to say, hey, AI agents, here's the data you can look at. Can you make a decision based off of this? What's that data going to be? I'm a data dog. You'll have to see. So this is Python, Zcash. This is regular Elixir. Okay. Okay, I'll get that Zcash licks there. And these are the overall licks. These are all the Zcash trades here. Okay, so I can see all the trades on Zcash, first off. Beautiful. So already off to a good start. Other people are not looking at all the trades. Okay. So my agents are going to be looking at every single big trade on Binance and Hyperliquid. Why? Because those are the two big exchanges. There's another one that I'm missing out on. Two of them, Bybit and OKX, but I think having half of them is good to start. We'll see. You can see the balance here, 10 racks. And this will be an interesting kind of challenge, I guess. Like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like 5 of these. So, um, you know, I'm gonna do 5 AI challenges here over the next few months. So make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And my I'm a scientist, right? I'm a data doc. My hypothesis is, well, I need to formulate my hypothesis more, but what I'm testing, I want to see what AI, how AI can trade versus just regular bots. No AI decision. Because I have a hypothesis that AIs aren't, they obviously, okay. I guess my hypothesis is this: it's AIs can't trade. Just sending to LLMs saying, hey, buy or sell. But my hypothesis is that they can trade if you give them some sort of algorithm or trading bot to look at, like data and strategy. So the way I'm going to test that is I'm going to do this for a couple months, different challenges here, and we'll see how they do, and I'll just track everything. And then in a few months from now, I'll go ahead and do the inverse where it's like, okay, now we're not doing any AI. The difference is it's like, okay, you have 6 of us traders. I'm gonna use 6 AIs for now. The difference of bots and the way I'm setting this up is I could have just trading bots trade for me, right? I could just run them, no AI. But what I'm testing is some of those ideas with an AI consensus on top of it. So we'll see. For example, I can trade by hand here, right? I could sit here and trade. Or I could have agents kind of looking over my shoulder. I have a risk agent, I have a volume agent, I got a funding agent, I got all these different agents that are looking at different parts of the market. And you can kind of build out a low-key quant firm, right? So I just want to see if I could do that. But I don't want to do it the regular way where it's just like, hey, LLM, buy or sell. I think that's just too elementary. And if that worked, then everybody would be doing it already. But we'll see. Throw a 777 in the chat if you're locked in and you're prepared for the next couple of months to watch this journey and you want to see it. If you do want to see it, just let me know with the 777. I will I'll just keep building. Keep building. The committee, exactly, Anna. We'll see though, I just think it's cool. Like what I'm trying to do is emulate a quant firm. That's it. And I'll see how they do over the next few months. And then let's see if it is better or worse than the next few months where I'll just do regular quant. Or it's just bots you build. No committee. There you go. Thank you, Anna. Okay, so what else do we need here? Well, I've got a long list of things I want to build before these even take a trade, because I want to make sure that I'm not doing it just the regular old boring way. I'm sorry if you want that old boring way. But no way, no way. Okay, so you can see the balance now. You can see the Binance funding, HL funding. You can see the liquidations. All right, so what I want to do here is this. That's beautiful. Okay, so I got tape underscore ZC underscore big underscore hyperliquid. I've also got tape underscore ZC underscore big. These are, one is hyperliquid big trades, one is Binance big trades. I need you to update them in order to save the last X variable amount of data in a CSV. So later, our AI agents can understand that CSV. These are all the big trades for ZEC, Zcash. And if I can spot all the big trades, then I can spot where the traders' levels are. And my AI agents will be able to have an edge before they even make a decision. So for now, we'll have it as 4 hours that you are saving all that data for. The reason we're not doing more than 4 hours is because we don't want that CSV to explode because there's a lot of trades and it'll get too big. So I don't know how you'll do this, but if it's, yeah, you'll only save up to 4 hours. I don't know if you have to, you'll put a reset or something, but you'll figure that out. So both those files, and then make a data folder and save the data in there. Okay, beautiful. So I'm just going to go piece by piece here. Got a bunch of ideas to keep these guys a little safer. This is Zcash right here. And this is what they finna be trading. That is so sick. The Moon Quant Firm, thank you. That's far. What's up, Taxi? How are you, dude? 777, Lenny, good to see you, bro. Okay, so we only have one Claude code going right now, and I think this is problematic. Problematic. So let's go ahead and step on the gas. How about that? Let's keep Zcash chart right there in the middle so we can keep an eye on it. This is the only thing I'm letting them trade. Why? Well, I've been watching this volume thing over the past few weeks. No, not few weeks, but you've seen Zcash, the volume going crazy over the past few weeks. And this is an AI agent. This says resolve Stark resolve. So maybe I'll change this if things change. But Zcash looks like the easiest thing to trade for our agents. So I just want to make it easy, you know, easy because trading is very hard. So make it as easy as possible by picking the right symbol. Bro, do you have a Discord? I want to learn all this, man. You're a father. Welcome to the father world. Well, I'm not a father, but yeah, just go to this website here. Go to this website, scroll down and put your email in, and I'll send you access to a roadmap and Discord. So if you go put your name and email address in my website, I send you this welcome email that has a roadmap and Discord. This is where I teach you how to automate your trading, but you don't have to join. You can just put your name and email here, and I'll send you this roadmap, free algo trading roadmap that will show you step by step how to automate your trading. Okay, changes to both Tape ZC Big Hyperliquid and Tape ZC. Now they create a data folder, added a 4-hour rolling window cleanup. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get it, dude. I want to see all the trades. I want my agents to see all the trades. All right, dude. Have fun. Sierra Madres. Buen provecho. If you're gonna eat, dude. Well, have a good day. Have a great day, bro. All right, spam the chat with 1 if you're interested in this test. Again, next couple months, I want to test a few variations of AI agents becoming a committee, a quant firm committee, essentially. And I'm not going to just pass them in regular buy, sell, this, that, whatever. I'm going to have them have some actual ideas behind them, and throw the 1 in the chat just so I can get some guidance on if you guys want to see this. I'll use 10K size balance and probably 10x leverage here just to keep the thrill high. And the thing is I don't want to ever have it trade over 10x leverage. I think 10x is too much anyways, but I think this is going to be interesting to see if agents can handle it and see what happens to this balance. But yeah, throw a 1 in the chat if this is something you want to lock in on and see me build kind of a AI agent quant firm. Okay, so we now updated that. And by the way, a lot of this code I'm going to be using today is in the GitHub. So just go to Moondev AI agents, Just type it into Google AI agents, Moondev, and you can have all this, or not all of it, but a lot of this code I'm building. A lot of it. I'm not gonna put like a trading bot in here because I just there's a little like liability low key to be open source trading bot, but I do have pretty much all the functions I'll be using here. If you go to data, if you go to agents, models, scripts, oh, right here. So I'm going to be coding for Hyperliquid today, and I pretty much have all of the functions I'll be using in this nice funcs file of Hyperliquid. So I don't want to leave you out. I want to make sure that you have all of the code needed to build whatever you believe in, but I don't want anything plug and play because then you guys will be mad at me if it loses money. So let me just lose some money. Okay. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's get it. Okay. So now you can see perfect. That's fine there. Yeah, go ahead and knock out the 4 high priority ones. Okay, let's get the terminal open here. I need to figure out where is my no markets. Let's close some of these. Okay, here we go. Let's put her. Well, she can't go over there now. Let's make her smaller. Let's close her. She was, oh, fudge. Bad. Close her. Okay, there we go. We can see that again. Can't see the website clearly? What do you mean? You're not able to see the website. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Can't see the website clearly. Okay, so now we got that set up. Beautiful. Don't need this printed. We don't need this printed in either of them. Keep that just in the background. Thank you. Now, if you want to automate your trading and join the bootcamp, the link is in the description. I also just put it in the chat in case you don't want to join the bootcamp, but you want a bunch of good value. I'll show you everything, not everything in the roadmap, but I'll point you in the right direction. Let's say that. Okay, so both files have removed that. Beautiful. All right, so we got 10K balance here and no trades so far. We haven't done anything yet. No trades. That's good. I don't want them to trade a lot. I don't want this to be high frequency. Bro, the website for the guide. You can't see the website? Damn, dude. So he says he can't see this website. Can you guys see this website? He said, bruh, the website for your guide Oh, okay, okay. You're on Twitter, maybe. So there's no like it doesn't send the link. But just go to my profile. The link's in the not in the description, but first link. I was like, "What you mean, bro?" I sent it in the chat. Here's the link right here. I'll go trade camp. Click that. Be resourceful once in your life, dude. I'm just messing with you, bro. Oh, bless you. 777. He's a funny guy. Okay, so now we're tracking all that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Spam the one in the chat. Spam the one in the chat if you want to see this challenge. See this AI quant firm trading 10K, trying to run it up to a billion. I'm gonna do 3-4 months of this, and then we're gonna go ahead and look at those results and compare them versus just straight bots, no AI. I think that's gonna be super interesting. Okay, so I think the next thing I want to do here is this. Stay on here. I think what I want to do is I have this tool here. Okay, let's do that. All right, so you can see the limit entry tool, right? What I want you to do is make a new file for this, and I want it to be the exact same functionality where when you just hit enter, it will go ahead and look at those rules. And if it's time, then it will go ahead and enter, but I want to put a step in between this. So essentially that step is going to be after all of the things are checked. For example, it's like a couple down bars or whatever. After those things are confirmed, I want it to then ask this AI swarm. I want it to grab the last 50 bars of 5-minute data and then ask this AI swarm to respond yes or no. You are a quantitative trader. Please look at this data here and respond with yes or no if we should take this long only trade. There's no shorting, it will be long only. So if you think it's a good time to enter the market, respond yes. If you think it's a bad time, respond no. Okay, so you're going to make this new file. It's going to be called enter limit AI, right? And so there's already rules in that entry. But then on top of that, it's going to ask this swarm, and you're going to get the response back. We want all of the responses back from each AI. Okay. And then we also want the consensus response. And we'll have a test mode. This test mode will not put in any real trades, and it will, well, no. It's the test mode will essentially put a sleep after the AI make their decision of 5 minutes so I can see it. Also in the test mode, it will always ask the AI whether or not the other metrics have been hit. So in the real mode, it will wait until our rules are hit. So I think there's a couple of rules, like it has to be under the bottom, it'll be have to be in the bottom half of the range, and there has to be a couple red bars. But that's the live mode. In the test mode, we won't even look at that. This will allow me to rapid test this and make sure that it actually works, the AI consensus and what we get in response. So put it in test mode for now, make a new file. And then here is a path. This is an external path that you'll have to use in order to call the AI swarm. It's in a GitHub. It has all my keys already set up and all that good stuff. So you have everything you need. Okay, now this is in the GitHub, dude. I'm going to use this AI swarm. So if you go to AI agents on GitHub, you go to agents here. I'm going to use this swarm agent because this swarm agent has connections to all the AIs in the world, and I'll be able to swap them out however I'd like. So let's go ahead here and say swarm agent. And you can see I can connect to all the different AIs. Open router, GPT-5, Quinn, Olama, XAI, etc., etc. So yeah, dude, this is gonna be fire. He says, imagine this works. What's up, Dollar? Good to see you. Good to see you. Spam the ones, dude. If you want to see this, me build a AI quant firm with not just like basic, hey, buy this or buy that. I want it to be better than that. So I'm gonna iterate. I think month 4 will be better than month 1, but we'll see. Right now is month 1. And I'll probably do this for a few months. Throw the 1 in the chat if you want to see this, and then we'll compare it against just regular algo trading for the next few months. I don't know. We'll see. But I think building an AI agent quant firm could be kind of interesting. Okay, so Jared wants to see it. If I get enough ones in the chat, dude, then I will I'll keep showing this. I'll keep showing this. And we'll have a real account here. You can see it has 10K in it. And it's gonna take real positions using AI. But not just the silly way, bro. I'm Taxi says he wants to see this. Okay, just keep spamming the ones because that tells me you actually want to see this, and this is very dangerous stuff and it's real money on the line. So I only am gonna show this side if you guys truly want to see it. So I need a lot of ones in the chat today. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if I can get that file path here. The AI agents for trading. Okay, like I showed you on the screen right now, you can see I'm using that same agent, the swarm agent, because everything I'm building here with AI agents, I'm keeping open source. The trading bot stuff, I'm not going to just open source that because that's kind of scary, in my opinion. Like, you got to really learn this stuff before you run a trading bot. So if you go through my boot camp and you learn this stuff, okay, I got a bunch of code and bots in there, examples that you can build your own stuff out of. But nobody's going to ever give you a plug and play, make $1 million overnight. You can read through the website, links in the description if you do want access to that. Before you get started, ask me any clarifying questions so we can make sure that we are on the same page. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to be trading Zcash only. You can see the funding rate's -47. There is a whale in there that is short, clearly. But on Hyperliquid, it's 10.95, so that's pretty normal. Is that foolproof? Absolutely not. So just be careful. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Before I build this, let me clarify a few things. Swarm agent usage. How do I call swarm agent? What functions should I import? I gave you the file path. I don't know the answer to how to call the swarm agent. You got the file path, go explore. It takes the model. There's like you'll have to explore that whole GitHub to see how it goes, but there's like a model folder that shows you how to do all that stuff. And let me know if you have any questions after going through there. The consensus agent should give us the consensus. So, while we'll print out all the answers just to kind of see them, I think the consensus agent already does that. So essentially, if you look at that code, it's going to be like 6 agents or maybe more, maybe less, but the last agent will go ahead and bring up the consensus vote for that. For the 50 bars, whatever the AI will be able to read the easiest. I don't need their reasoning, just their yes, no. So let's be very specific in that prompt that we just want a yes or a no return. Yeah, get the real data still, get the balance. Test mode, the only difference will be that it's just going to bypass those requirements we have about the couple bars down and the middle half of the bar or range. And then we'll also add the sleep in there so I can catch it before it tries to put in anything. Live mode will just be how it is now, but with the AI agents to answer that question after it's already hit the it's already gone through the filters we have, which are like bottom half of the range and a couple bars down or whatever. Live mode logic, but AI consensus. Yes, and that's correct for number 7. If in live mode, if all technical rules pass, but the AI consensus says no, we skip the trade. Yes. Should it be named limit entry AI? Absolutely. All right, dude. There she goes. So she's going to be working on that. What tools are you using? I'm using Cursor. Bro, I want to see this. Honestly, you're a beast. I like the way you think. Thank you, dude. Much love to you. Let's get it. Lock in. Lock in. Think this is going to be a good little few months series here to see if we can crack this whole LLM trading thing. LLMs replacing, quant devs or a team, analysts, etc. You'll see everything I build here. This is gonna be fire. I use I use just Mac terminal. I use Cursor and Claude Code. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and this is a new Hyperliquid account, so I'm gonna take a quick position real quick and probably lose 10 cents. That's okay. Because you have to like activate it or whatever. Okay, perfect. So you can see my position now up there. Let's go ahead and work on this so I can fix it. Mm, let's update this so instead of that whole long thing above, we can just say short. And I'm not going to be okay, so that's how I'll do it here. I don't need the percentage. Dude, I just gave you the Discord, bro. You're so funny, bro. Go to the website. The link is in the description or on my Twitter for pin post. Put your name and email in. Taxi, come on, bro. I've created limit entry AI. Okay, beautiful. This is for the funding rate and port.py. Okay, so let's read through this first. So I've created limit. Oh, I could just hit it. I've created limit entry AI with all the features you requested. Moondev test. Okay, skips technical rules, down bars, price range check. Okay, always ask AI swarm for decision. No real trades will be placed. 5 minutes sleep after AI decision so you can review. Still gets real data and checks balance. Live mode. Test mode equals false. Okay, checks technical rules first. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Only ask AI if technical rules pass. Gets last 50 bars of 5-minute data. Okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if this, I'm getting wrecked already, but it's okay. I just had to activate the Hyperliquid account essentially. I don't want the position. I don't want the word position there. We will only have it say no position if there's no position. Otherwise, I just wanted to say short 1 ZEC and then the P&L. By the way, it's funny that I took a short for the first trade because I'm not gonna allow them to short. I don't think that's something I want to do in the first version of this because I think shorting is going to be hard for them and they'll get blown up. I think shorting is just harder. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So short 1 ZEC. So you can see my exact portfolio. Can you throw a 1 in the chat if you can see my balance and my position? Just, I want to make sure that's all. Can't see it. Nobody can see it. Nobody can see it. Okay, maybe I need to make it bigger. Okay, Freddie can see it. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now it says Moondev, ZK, Zcash. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm down $2. Moondev, Zcash AI. Call it that. Bro, are you slow, dude? Taxi? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll explain it one more time for the people that ain't listening in the chat. He's being snarky with me too. I try to give him the world. I give you a free GitHub. I give you a free roadmap, dude. You better say I'm sorry quick, dude. You better say I'm sorry quick. I'm Taxi. You acting like your child. Bro, I showed you. You don't have to pay for the bootcamp. Go here, put your name.